Hello, it's great to have you with us for this week's Explore Tulsa. We start the show with the story behind the car and its driver.
Then we mix it up with a workout fit for Rocky.
Followed by a group that's bridging the workforce gap in a very special way.
Plus, we're set to get your caffeine fix on.
Hi, I'm Speed Racer.
And I'm Trish Whitmer, and welcome to this week's Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, you do know that you're not Speed Racer, right?
Well, I could be if I were driving that little yellow Ariel Atom that cruises around town.
That is a pretty sweet car.
Man, if I had that little car, I'd be zipping around everybody.
But you would drive the speed limit, right, Stevie?
Well, yeah, I only drive fast at Howlett Speedway.
Then let's see if Richard can tell us how to make an Ariel Atom for ourselves.
I like building things, anything. If it has gears and moves and does what it's supposed to, I love to build it. Started out with radio-controlled airplanes just because it was, to me, magic to see that stuff fly around years ago. And I started building them so big that I said, man, I could put a grandkid on one of these. And then I started thinking, well, I could build my own. So I built my own airplane. Then I built another one. And then in 1990, I built my third one with my 10-year-old son. And we have now flown that airplane enough that if we were going on a straight line, we would be on our 13th time around the world. And we've been just all over having a good time with that, but it needs to be good weather, and you have to go to the hangar and all that. This you can do out in the garage. And so I built the dune buggy, and then I built this one, and I think I'll probably build another one. I'm thinking like a Lamborghini or something, you know. Called Ariel Atom Top Gear. It has a Honda motor in it, but it's still the same cc. It's a 2-liter, and they make about 300 horsepower after they supercharge it and get it all going, which is a lot of horsepower for a car that weighs 1,300 pounds. Jay Leno has one of these, and he wanted an American motor in his, so he put a Chevy Ecotec motor in his, and that's what I opted for because there's like 6 million of them in junkyards. And they're pretty cheap, and you know, instead of $80,000, I built this car for $7,500. You know, if you can buy them for, you know, 10 cents on the dollar and make them run good, it makes it affordable for us guys that aren't rich. It's completely homemade, everything but the motor and the steering wheel and the shocks and the wheels. All of this is the yellow stuff is made from styrofoam you get at Lowe's. And it's about 3/8 of an inch thick, and you cut it and glue it together and put it on here and shape it and file it and sand it the way you like it. And when it's all done, you put fiberglass over it with epoxy resin, not fiberglass resin, because fiberglass resin melts the styrofoam. But epoxy is for like sailboats, and it'll go on over styrofoam and get hard and real good. Then you take all of it off and flip it over and do the bottom side. So actually, inside here, there's a 3/8 inch piece of foam in all of this, and then you sand on it for about a month and get it all pretty. Stock, if you get a supercharged one, their stock come out with about 200 horsepower, but I put a turbocharger on this one and forged internals, you know, cranks and rods and pistons and all that, and it's ported and polished and CC'd to the inside of the motor that'll make it rev high without blowing up, and then a big turbocharger and intercooler, and kind of doctor the transmission a little bit, but it's basically a stock motor with just a big turbo on it, and this one's about 400 horsepower. I don't want to sell it. They could probably go buy a real one for cheaper than I'll sell them this one. This is, you know, it's mine. I get that all the time. They say, how much did it cost to build? I say $7,500, and they go, I'll give you $10,000. Well, that's a lot of work up late night and figuring stuff out. I don't want to sell it. It's just fun to drive around and talk to people. There's probably been 300 little kids in this seat. I'll pull up to the hardware store or something, and there'll be 2 little boys looking and you know, googly-eyed at it. I'll say, hey, you want to sit in there? So they come and they sit in it, and their dad takes their picture. Before they can get out, there's a line of 4 or 5 more little kids, you know, and it just keeps on going and going. You brought your umbrella, so just in case it rains. I still don't know what this means. Do you know what that means? I don't think it means get out of here, old man, because they're always smiling, but I get peace sign, thumbs up, smiles, hundreds of people just do that to watch you go by, you know, and everybody likes it. If I pull over at the Sonic, there's people there. Everybody wants to talk, and I'm a talker. I think it's great, and I've been pulled over twice by the police, not to give me a ticket, but because they just wanted to see it. You know, I was telling you, you know, he said, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I just want to see it because I've seen you driving it around. And I said, good. I said, but I'd like to have one of those get out of jail free cards. And he had just given away his last one. So.
Richard let me sit in that Ariel Atom replica, and I gotta tell you, I could feel the power coursing through my veins. I gotta build me one of my own.
Hold on there, Cold Trickle. Richard has a lot of experience building everything from cars to airplanes. What kind of experience do you have?
Plenty. Check it out. Just finished my first cool set of wheels. The door's open and everything.
Now that is the perfect speed for you too.
Hey, them are fighting words.
Well, if you think you're so tough, let's see how you do when we visit the Tidal Boxing Club next. We return with more Explore Tulsa.
At Video Revolution, our home entertainment experts have been designing custom home theater solutions for both in and outdoor use for over 30 years. From flat panel LED TVs to 4K projector systems, the top name brands are here at Video Revolution. That same electronic expertise we also apply to our business communications network, from boardroom automation to video wall presentations. Video Revolution, Tulsa's headquarters for the best selection and installation of cutting-edge technology.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Hello, and thanks for continuing with us for more Explore Tulsa. Stevie, why do you have toilet paper on your hands?
Well, I couldn't find any of the boxing tape to wrap my hands with, but I'm still ready to get the big workout in.
Boxers do have a very tough workout, and at the Tidal Boxing Club, they've developed a unique workout that not only helps you get in shape,
it also lets you get your stress out from having to work so hard, too.
Everybody loves the fighting aspect, everybody loves boxing, everybody loves kickboxing, but nobody really wants to go into a dark, dingy, dungy gym and get punched in the face for fun. Even as a fighter myself, it's not fun, but the health benefit, the adrenaline rush is. And so if you can harness that, which we've done here at Tidal, you can, market that, and everybody loves it. My name is Wes Cunningham. I'm the head trainer here at Tidal Boxing Club. We've been established here almost going on right at a year. In September it'll be exactly a year. We're at about 400 members strong. Classes are packed anywhere from 15 to 25 per class. I mean, it's a cardiovascular kickboxing and boxing facility. This program is for each and every person, like every fitness level, all shapes and sizes, all experience levels. Because down deep inside, everybody has watched UFC, watched Showtime, watched old Muhammad Ali. Everybody is wanting to have that experience, and here they can have a little bit of that. They can have that hit in the bag, that kind of dominance of oneself. Kind of that primal instinct, I guess you could say. And so everybody's wanted to try it at some point or another, and this is for everybody. You don't have to go at what everybody says or what everybody's doing next to you or around you, or the young bucks coming in, or the professional athletes that's next to you, whatever. You go at your own pace and you still have the enjoyable class. This is not just a guy's thing. That's the common misconception on both sides. Guys see our advertisements and our commercials, and they're like, oh, that's just a chick gym. And the girls think the Tidal Boxing Club, it's just nothing but smelly, nasty guys. It's total misconception. It is 2/3 women, because they want to hit the bags too, but they don't want to have that uncomfortable atmosphere that a fight gym might have. But at the same time, we have a lot of guys here because it does phenomenal things for toning and fitness. All the first timers, all they have to do is they just have to walk through the door. If they're adamant about wanting to lose weight, get in shape, and or better their training, what they're doing is CrossFit training, the biggest thing is getting through the door. I promise you not, that's the biggest thing. We know almost each and every one of our members by heart, and we know what's going on in their lives because we're very friendly. The thing is, they'll get here, they'll get hand wrapped, they'll get the whole rundown of the classes. And throughout the whole classes, all the new members or all the new prospects or people that's coming by checking the class out, they're all like walked through the whole process. Even during the rounds, I'm checking on them, I'm helping them out, I'm helping them get their efficiency down so they're not dying by the 4th round. Each round is broken down to 3 minutes. And that kind of helps for the psyche of keep pushing, you know, because you got 3 minutes, and then between each round, there's eight of them, so you got the total of 30 minutes. It's addictive. That's what people are saying. They're saying it's addictive, it's enjoyable, it's, you know, getting your frustrations out after work, before work, kids, you know, everything. It gets that frustration of the day or of the week out. Now, you don't have to chase no chicken or don't have to do any kind of kung fu or anything like that. I do suggest coming in and doing a lot of stretching, a lot of hydration, because the class format is first 15 minutes of stretching and warming up. And a lot of people think that the warm-ups is always the hardest, grueling part of every workout, because you're going from complete nothing calmness to, you know, getting that heart rate up and the, you know, blood pumping, the sweat going. So the warm-up and stretching is kind of brutal. So it can be. Then we'll give them like a good 60 seconds to get their gloves on, and that's when you start the bell to bell. They have an active rest between each round, and the last 15 minutes is abs and core, the cool down. And so it's for everybody. I just suggest a lot of hydration. Oh, I mean, we show it in each and every class. Each and every time we show our expression how we love this. This is our life. I mean, you can look at all our trainers, and each one of their lives consists of fitness, lifting, or some kind of training for some kind of sport. So I mean, fitness is our trainers' lives, is my life. We show it each and every class, because I mean, we're not only doing, you know, what we love, we're improving people as we do it, and we're doing it with a smile, we're doing it with joking, laughing, having fun. So it's a blast.
Are you gonna be all right, Stevie?
Yeah, that bag ain't gonna get the best of me. Just wait until round 2.
If you're looking for a new workout for you, visit the Title Boxing Club at 81st and Harvard.
I tell you who puts up a good fight each and every day.
And who would that be, Stevie?
The folks at the Bridges Foundation.
That's right, and Carrie Jordan joins us next to tell us all about how they find jobs for folks with special needs. We return with more Explore Tulsa.
For a taste of Italy in Tulsa, may we recommend Ti Amo. For 20 years, Tulsa diners have come to Ti Amo for the very best in authentic Italian and Mediterranean dishes. With a dining room perfectly suited for single diners or groups and an incomparable menu, it's easy to see why Ti Amo has been voted best Italian restaurant in Tulsa. Ti Amo now with 2 locations, 61st and Sheridan, and our new downtown location on the northeast corner of 3rd and Cheyenne. Ti Amo, fine dining at an affordable price.
Stevie, why on earth are you dressed like that?
Why else? I'm gonna be a mystery shopper at Video Revolution.
Oh, you are definitely a mystery no one can solve.
Well, Missy, don't you like my granny voice? No? Well, I think that the guys at Video Rev, if I'm dressed like a granny, are gonna give me a better deal on a brand new Sony TV.
Stevie, granny or not, anybody who walks into Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can count on getting the best deal in town.
Like this Sony 55-inch 1080p LED HD Smart TV with built-in Wi-Fi, only $14.99.
Or this 40-inch Sony 1080p LED with motion flow for just $4.99.
Plus, get this Sony 3D Blu-ray player with built-in Wi-Fi, so you can stream all your favorite videos for only $99.
And with Video Revolution's low price guarantee, nobody has to dress up to get a great deal.
Well, all right, Missy, but can you help me with my brassiere?
Oh, Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. At Explore Tulsa, we get to meet and tell the stories of so many exceptional Tulsans.
And as the step-parent to a very amazing daughter who's approaching her senior year in high school, her mom and I are very grateful for groups like the Bridges Foundation and all the good that they do.
For the last 49 and a half years, we have provided employment opportunities for adults with developmental disabilities and connecting them with partners in the community to give them employment and living skills and social skills to help them lead a more full and successful life. We provide job coaching training and to kind of help reduce those barriers that would prevent them from having long-lasting employment. It started with a small group of parents whose children were beginning to age out of high school and graduate, and they thought to themselves, now what do we do once they've graduated? Where do they go? They don't have anywhere to go all day supervised, so we need to get together as a group of parents and start something for them. They formed in a small church, and one thing led to another, and they got a few contracts within the community to do sub-assembly parts within the workshop, and they just continued to grow and went from the workshop to a building and then a bigger building. We have 11 employers. The Tulsa bus plant has always been a big partnership of ours. We have 37 clients out there, and they work a normal work week, Monday through Thursday, 7 hours a day, and they assemble the yellow school buses. We also work at Joco, who is also a partner at the Tulsa bus plant doing windows. We work with T.D. Williamson doing sub-assembly parts in our workshop. Bonefish, we roll silverware, and the list goes on. What we look for in the clients that we work with at Bridges is we look at their capabilities, not their disabilities. We kind of look at how they do sub-assembly parts, or they work with other people, and we try to enhance the capabilities that they already exhibit. I think it gives them a great sense of satisfaction. I know that when I volunteered for Bridges, when I first came here in 2007, I always took something away, and that was admiration and respect. And I think that the staff here go above and beyond to teach our clients, to help them in so many ways and areas in their life. But I think what happens is the clients teach me respect, and they teach me the value of $1, and they teach me to smile, even though you may not think you have something to smile about. It's a good feeling. So I think that if you were to volunteer, I think that you would, without a doubt, walk away feeling full and satisfied, knowing that you gave of your time and that you made a direct impact into someone's life. But I think what you take away that you don't realize is that they impacted your life equally. What is always helpful to Bridges is volunteering, and I believe that volunteering is a key element to having a successful agency and successful programs, because it helps the clients that we serve. It provides another level of advocacy, community awareness, a level of understanding, because we're still going through some transition to get people without disabilities to understand that just because you have a disability doesn't mean that you're not capable of doing a great job. In Oklahoma, we have over 17,000 individuals living with developmental disabilities that do not have state funding, and they don't have an agency or a service provider that can assist them. And I think having agencies that will help advocate for the client and that will help educate the community about their capabilities and about the wonderful things that our clients can provide, I think that's just tremendous.
Carrie and her team have done wonderful work finding partners and training clients to have meaningful places in the workforce.
If you're interested in learning more about the Bridges Foundation or how you might be able to help, visit thebridgesfound.org.
What? You know a cool job I'd like to have?
What's that, Stevie?
A barista.
You don't even drink coffee.
No, but I'd like to make those cool little designs with the creamer.
Well, you're going to have your chance when we visit the new Foolish Things Coffee Company next with more Explore Tulsa.
Since 1964, Guitar House of Tulsa is the player's choice. We provide excellent customer service and the best selection on guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, ukuleles, and amplifiers in Tulsa. Check out the latest products from PRS, Martin, Taylor, Spector, Charvel, Takamine, Alvarez, Mesa Boogie, Orange, and many more. Open Monday through Saturday. Ask about our string instrument repair, 0% interest financing, and private lessons with the best instructions in Tulsa. Guitar House of Tulsa. We'll keep you strumming along.
Have you noticed your vision seeming a little narrowed and blurry?
Then you may be suffering from SDTV.
Let the LED experts at Video Revolution help you see what you've been missing.
Like the Samsung 1080p 50-inch LED for only $749.
Or this Sony 60-inch 1080p LED for only $14.99.
Video Revolution at 71st and Lewis can help you find the perfect HD.
And 3D prescription to custom fit your home entertainment needs.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get one pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my two-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
Yeah, you Java lovers are back for sure for more Explore Tulsa.
Well, Stevie, for many of us, coffee is a very important part of our day.
Oh, believe me, I know. You don't want to be around Trish when she hasn't had her daily dose.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
You kind of remind me of one of those mean zombies, you know, from World War Z, when you haven't had your daily espresso. Luckily, we have places like the Foolish Things Coffee Company.
I grew up in Tulsa and have loved it ever since I was young. And there's something, I mean, this is gonna sound cheesy, but there's something poetic about how downtown is starting to revitalize. And Katie and I have always been of the mindset that we wanna be change agents rather than moving into an already established, whatever, be it neighborhood or city or anything like that. We want to help better the neighborhood and better the community. And with downtown basically exploding in the last 5 years. I mean, I remember in high school, you wouldn't come downtown and stay past dark because it was just not a safe place to be. And Katie and I just bought a house in Brady Heights because we wanted to live near what's going on downtown. And it's starting to happen. Downtown, Brady and Blue Dome are starting to get full, and downtown needs to grow somewhere. And we're really, really, really trying to advocate for it to grow this way so that the whole IDL is a great downtown as opposed to pockets just here and there. My wife and I have been intrigued with coffee since we were, dating. I've wanted to open up a cafe since I was in high school, and her mom actually owned a cafe in Indianapolis. But we met, started dating, had always kind of had this idea that we wanted to create a place where people could come and engage each other as opposed to engaging screens. I mean, you look at people our age and we're really good at connecting on a synthetic level, whether it be like Facebook or social media or even our cell phones, and we're losing the ability to have real relationships and real conversations. And we thought, what better way to kind of facilitate honest and real conversations than a cafe? And so we've set up this space. We don't have any 2-top or 4-top tables. It's all almost European style, pub style seating, so that people are almost forced when we're busy to sit next to strangers and hopefully strike up a conversation. The perception of coffee has been that it's a commodity like orange juice, that it's all pretty homogeneous and it's something that you eat with eggs or drink with eggs in the morning for breakfast. And there's a real push in the specialty coffee industry to say no, it's a lot more complex, such as like wine or scotch, that there is inherent complexity there. And if you slow down and engage the product, you're going to notice a lot more than you otherwise would if you're just trying to get a caffeine fix. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I grew up, my mom is half Mexican, and so I grew up in the kitchen. She came from a big family, and the expectation for her when she raised me was any son of mine is going to know how to cook. I mean, there's no other reality. It's, if you're my son, you're going to cook. And I've loved cooking. I've loved just the hospitality of an open kitchen. You know, I tend to value the kitchen type atmosphere, the smaller group gatherings to share a meal and share each other's company. And so I think it was really reinforced ever since I was little that the way that you are hospitable to people is to serve them food and have good conversation.
You know, this isn't as easy as it looks.
And I'm betting your brew tastes exactly the way it looks too. But if you are in need of a caffeine fix, visit Justin and Katie at the Foolish Things Coffee Company at 10th and Main.
Hey, there you go. Looks like Zach Galifianakis now.
Keep working on it, Stevie. Stick around. We'll be right back for more Explore Tulsa.
Looking for a new home entertainment experience? Well, hi, and welcome to Video Revolution, Tulsa's best in cutting-edge electronics. Professional, highly trained home entertainment experts. Video Revolution's been serving Tulsans for over 25 years with name brands like Sony, Clips,
Definitive Technology,
Samsung, and so many more. Great selection, price match guarantee, custom installation, expert assistance equals home entertainment success. See for yourself. The Video Revolution showroom features the largest selection of flat panel TVs in all of Oklahoma. Plus the latest in 3D entertainment. Highly trained home entertainment experts on hand. Professional delivery, installation, and service after the sale. And the best selection of name brands. Visit us online at videorevolution.com and find out more about everything we have to offer. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Be sure and stop in next week when we take the zip line at the Tulsa Post Oak Canopy Tours.
We want to thank Richard for sharing with us his Ariel Atom replica car project.
Thanks too to Wes Cunningham and the staff at the Title Boxing Club for going a few rounds with us. And to Carrie Jordan and the folks at the Bridges Foundation for showing us all the great work that they do.
Plus thanks to Justin Carpenter at the Foolish Things Coffee Company for keeping us Java lovers from ever having to go without.
Remember, if you missed any of the show, you can always catch us at ExploreTulsaChannel.com.
As always, each week we feature the people, places, and attractions that make us proud to call Tulsa our home.
Hey, don't forget to like us on Facebook and share with us someone you think Tulsa should know more about.
Plus remember, Explore Tulsa is brought to you by Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Stop by, say hello to Ron and all the guys for your home entertainment needs.
And we welcome Explore Tulsa's newest title sponsor, Dr. Robert Zollner and Associates.
Home of the 2-pair for $99 deal with 2 locations, 3030 South Harvard and 69th and Memorial.
Well, that's all the time we have for you on this week's show, but we'll see you next week right here on Explore Tulsa.